So I am no longer doing the 90-day challenge. I really had hoped to be able to do it, but it is just not working out for me. So I'm going to back out of it. I might do another challenge later, but right now it's just messing me up more than it is helping me. My idea of no sweets for 90 days was definitely not realistic. And yeah, I could just change my 90-day challenge to something else, but I think for now I just need to focus on getting myself back together, back down to the weight I was at my lowest, which was like 198, and just trying to get back to that point. I will show you now the food that I ate for this week, and then after that I will have my weigh-in for today and so on. Thank you so much to everyone for all of your support. It means so much to me. Even when I have went off and back up and back down in weight, everybody just really is so supportive, and I really do need that, and thank you so much. Okay, so this is what I'm eating today, starting 2 meals a day. This is chicken, broccoli and cauliflower, cooked in olive oil, butter, and a tiny bit of garlic salt. And then for my coffee, I have drank a little bit, as you can see. I have 50 grams of cream. And then I have collagen that I had got in that keto box, and then coffee, and 150 milliliters of almond milk. So that is what I'm eating for my first meal, and should be interesting trying to split it into two. Okay, so this is my second meal for today. It's the exact same thing that I ate earlier today, but I added a little bit of the sriracha hot sauce to it. And this is what I'm eating for my dinner. It's very weird splitting things up into two now, but it is almost midnight right now. So I ate my first meal at 2 and this one at midnight. So it's a little bit further apart than I want it to be. That's why I don't usually do 2 meals a day. And then I don't know. It's definitely not the intermittent fasting that I'm used to. It's more like 10 hours of an eating window instead of 8 that I would normally do, but it's very hard to take food to work, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this works. Okay, so this is what I'm eating today. I'm going to be eating this for dinner also. I'm just doing what I did yesterday, eating half now, and then I'm going to eat half when I come home later tonight. So I have 50 grams of a Colby shredded cheese, I have 60 grams of salsa, 50 grams of sour cream, 150 grams of chicken, and 140 grams of spinach. Okay, this is my dinner. It is 12 a.m. again, and I'm finally getting to eat my second meal. I'm having a tea with my second meal, which I made, which is Lipton. I don't even know how to say that. The hibiscus I know, but I don't even know. Okay, so this tea, I don't know if you've ever watched Michelle Rock, but she puts apple cider vinegar and like a berry tea and sweetener. So this, I tried this tea with sweetener and apple cider vinegar. I can't do much apple cider vinegar like she does a lot. My max is like 2 teaspoons that I can handle. And then, yeah, I fill the rest up with just water and ice. So that is my second meal. Okay, this is what I'm eating for my first meal today. I have 2 eggs. It was all fried in olive oil. I have 100 grams of bacon, and I have 2 of the Cleaver's organic beef sausages. Then I also have my iced coffee, which is just coffee, a little bit of almond milk, and some sweetener. So this is my first meal. Okay, this is my second meal. It is midnight again. I have 2 of the Cleaver's sausages, beef, organic. Then I have 20 grams of a 50% reduced sugar ketchup, 5 grams of mustard. I have 100 grams of sauerkraut. Then I have to drink a sugar-free agrum. And for dessert, I have a berry jello. Well, they call it jelly here, but same thing. So that is my second meal for today. Okay, this is my first meal today. Today's Thursday. We just got done cleaning one of our contracts, and we have to clean 2 schools tonight. This is what I'm eating for my first meal. It is 2 Cleaver's organic beef sausages, and then 2 Gottsinger cheese kind of Kransky things, the little mini ones. 250 grams of broccoli and 25 grams of a shredded Colby cheese. Having another glass of the agrum that is sugar-free. So that is my first meal. Okay, so this is my first meal of the day. Today is Friday at last. Ugh. This is 2 eggs, and then I have 200 grams of ham fried up in a tablespoon of olive oil. No veggies today. Yesterday I had so many veggies. I forgot to video my dinner. I ended up having a Caesar salad, a small one, and then I had a mixture that David made up, which was broccoli, and then it had cream. Oh, you want to say it? Go ahead.
Broccoli, lamb mince, cream, some garlic salt, salt, pepper.
It was really good. It looked like shit, but it tasted really good. Some of his creations are like amazing, but also weird. Anyway, so this is what I'm having for my first meal. And then I made my coffee, which is just 40 grams of cream, coffee, a little bit of sweetener. I'm just using some liquid 0-calorie, no-carb sweetener that I found at the store now. I'll show it to you later. And some ice because it's so hot. And I had to turn the fan off to even be able to record this because it's loud. And water. So that is my first meal of the day. Okay, it is Friday. We just got back from the meat market and I got some mince. I got some regular beef mince, some extra lean beef mince. We got steaks again that we had in cryovac. We have a Wagyu roast that David's gonna cook up. Sounds really good. I got a barbecue sauce from where I used to live in Georgia. Thought that was pretty cool. It's not too bad on carbs. It's 3 grams of carbs for 1/4 of a cup. And we're just going to use it basically to do, I don't know, something with the meat. And then I got mustard kind of sauce. This one's pretty good. 1.4 carbs. And then we got some lamb, pumpkin, and feta rizzles. David got those. I don't usually eat them because it does have a lot of rice flour and everything, and do not know the carb count on it. Also got some sausage mince, some chicken, herb, garlic, and chili. We do like those for something fast. We got some chicken nibbles in here. We got 1 kilo of those. Thought about getting wings. Oh, we got 2 kilos. Wow. He went all out on that one. And then we got some ribs. These are some pork ribs. So that's 1.3 kilo, 1.1 kilo. So we're going to do that up sometime this week. It sounded really good. I got a half ham. Never tried this there before, but I really wanted some ham. I'm going to like fry it up and eat it with some mustard and sauerkraut or something. Got a pack of bacon. This is a smoky bacon. And, oh, what was it on this one? 18 protein, 20 fat on this. And then this is the offcuts from the steak that we did. What steak did you buy? Let's see. Oh, it's the porterhouse again. So this is the offcuts, which we give to our boss's dog, Ruby. So she gets the meat from that. And then the last thing I have here, I never tried this from there before, but it sounded good. Cheese cabana. Is that how you say it? Cabana. Sounds funny. This one says it has 0 carbs, so that would be really good. 18 protein, 5.7 fat. That's for like a 100-gram serving. So that sounded really good to cook up with some eggs and more sauerkraut. We love sauerkraut. So that is the meat haul that we got for today. And price. Forgot about that. Let's see. All of this together, $3.64. Woo. Yep. But this lasts us a while. We always end up saving money by going to the meat market and just stocking up. Okay, in the car, eating, I guess you could say. We're going to do our other school. We just finished one. It's almost 8 o'clock now at night, and I decided to just bring something with me to eat instead of eating at midnight tonight. So I've got 50 grams of cheese. I've got 50 grams of biltong. And then I have a package of pork crackle, which is salt and vinegar. And then I have another small coffee over here that has the collagen in it. So that's what I'm having for my second meal. Okay, so this is my first meal of the day. Today is Saturday. It's 200 grams of a porterhouse steak, sliced up really thin and fried in olive oil and some bacon grease, with 50 grams of a yellow capsicum, 50 grams of green capsicum, 50 grams of onion. Then I have 60 grams of salsa and 250 grams of a konjac rice. So that's my first meal of the day. Okay, so we just went to this place called M&M Fitness, and we got some protein bars, protein cookies, some like Quest Hero bars. These are really good. I love those. So yeah, we got like quite a bit of them. That way we can have some in the house in case we get nibbly. Hey everyone, this is my week 29 weigh-in, and here are my results. Okay, so as you can see, it is a little bit up from what my last weigh-in was, and it's way down from what my last week's weigh-in was. I did not do my 28-week weigh-in. I'm sorry. It was a crazy week. There was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of ways that I was feeling. I just really was not sure about, you know, what I wanted to do, what I was going to do. So this is my weigh-in that I did from last week though. Okay, so this is my new weight that I am going by with this scale, and we'll go down from here. So yeah, you can see I was definitely up. I had my first full-on complete cheat day of fish and chips, and then I ate, I don't even know what else I ate. I just remember the fish and chip part, and then I think I had ice cream or something, but I mean it was still like Halo Top ice cream, but it was just a bit much for the entire day for sure. And I ended up the next day eating something else. I don't even remember what it was now either. So I had just 2 full-on days of definitely not keto. Okay, so over the last week, I have done more fat and lower protein. So I'm basically back to a low carb, high fat diet now. I'm just trying something different. I have these last 20 pounds to get off to hit like my first goal that I had. And I just keep going back and forth and back and forth. So I don't know. I mean, it can't hurt to try it. I did low carb, high fat before. Worked perfectly fine. The only problem I had was I would get full on the fat and I wouldn't eat enough protein for my lifestyle and the work that I do. So this time I'm trying to make sure that I get the protein in first, just like I have been the last 6 months on the higher protein. I made sure that I got the protein in, and then I would do the fat as a lever, and of course the carbs are usually always under 20 total carbs. I don't really do a lot of carbs. So now I'm trying to learn from what I've done for the last, well actually it's 7 months now, and do get that protein in. I got my macros off of Keto Connect. It's just a macro calculator that I saw on their website. So I got them off of there, which is like 100 grams of protein a day. So it's still a decent amount of protein a day. I'm trying to at least get in 90 grams a day. That's like my goal, to hit at least the 90 or 100. Definitely do not want to go very low on protein. I do have a very active lifestyle job, and when I go low on the protein, I definitely notice it. I mean, if you've watched any of my other videos, I've had a complete hysterectomy, so my hormones are just like non-existent now, and with the cancer that I had, I can't take any hormones to replace them because my cancer was estrogen based. So I can't take any hormones, I can't add anything else to it. Like I have to, just be careful. I don't want to have the mindset of I can do anything I want now because, I've been cancer free so far for 3 years. But yeah, no, not gonna happen. It's always in the back of my mind just to make sure that I'm not getting any added hormones in, from anywhere. And I mean, I'm in menopause, of course, but I don't want to take any kind of hormones, even if they're natural ones, just in case. So my fat macro is now 102 grams a day, which of course that's still a lever. I'm not going, let me get in 100 grams of fat. If I do get it in, I do. If I don't, then I'm not, eating to full capacity of fat. I just try to get in more. Before I was only doing about 70 grams of fat a day, and I don't know, it worked for me for 7 months, but then after that, I was struggling and struggling and struggling. So why not try the low carb, high fat again and see how it goes. Okay, so I will see you guys next week for my week 30 weigh-in, and hopefully it will go smoothly and things will be better with this low carb, high fat way of eating. I know I did it before, so we'll see how it goes. Bye everyone.